2017, I contracted meningococcal W strain septicemia. So I actually experienced symptoms 24 hours prior to hospital admission. I had, aching bones and vomiting and stiffness and abdominal pain, and it wasn't really until my dad realized that I had a rash developing that they took me to the hospital. I arrived at the Alfred Hospital and they had a very good idea of what meningococcal was, so they assumed it was that straight away and straight away put me on the antibiotics without even waiting for the test results. I had to go into an induced coma because of multiple organ failure. My lungs, my heart, liver and kidneys all were suffering from a lack of oxygen. I was in a lot of pain and they had to induce me in order to put the catheters in. So I remember being in a lot of pain, a lot of abdominal pain especially, a lot of stiffness. I wasn't able to really move my limbs, my bones were aching. I just remember struggling with the doctors while they were putting the oxygen mask on, and that's all I remember. So I woke up about a week later. I was straight away told what I had contracted. I was put on hemodialysis. That continued for about 6 months before I was then transferred to peritoneal dialysis for another 4 months. My hands and feet, they did turn black, but thankfully the blood returned and nothing needed to be amputated. It was just my kidneys that were affected. I still have chronic kidney disease, except my kidney function is at a stage where I don't require dialysis. When I got out of the hospital, I was very weak as I'd lost a lot of muscle mass, a lot of fat. My feet I couldn't even walk on for a while because they were completely black. So it took me a while to learn to walk again, probably about 2 to 3 weeks. I was also on hemodialysis, so it was taking a lot of protein and iron from my blood and also slowing down the recovery of my kidneys. So it was very difficult going back to the hospital 3 times a week for 4 hours sitting in a chair while the energy feels like it's being drained from you. I got off very easy. It's possible that I might not have recovered at all because it was at the very late stages that I was admitted to the hospital. I'm very lucky I didn't have any amputated limbs, and I see my kidney function as a kind of got off easy.